I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's Daily Review. Today's Tuesday, August 29, 2023. Had this beautiful bullish day candle, went right up into that daily imbalance, sealed that up. Next target is obviously that little miniature daily imbalance. And they decided to keep the support area into this fib that we discussed yesterday. So it never broke below that low, and nice buy in the New York session all the way up, and rolled right through. So the last I have the trades for this here for you, so I'm going to show you each trade. All right. Price came down at 9:30 here, 8:30 to 9:30 right here. 8:30 was the first spot. Not sure why this is so ugly, but yeah. Anyways, price, this is a 1 minute. Did catch it on a 30-second though, but for some reason I screenshotted it on the minute. Came down, didn't break that low right there, and that was a signal for me to buy. And we were in this down, these two down blocks right here. Took the profit to all the way up here. Now you got 50% of that daily imbalance that we were sitting in. 50 level is right there. And right above that level, which is where I have it highlighted, is going to be that high. I mentioned that yesterday, so watch yesterday's video so it makes sense. Took out that high exactly right there, and then decided, I saw this as 3 drives too. I was like, you know what? I'm taking this profit no matter what happens today. Even though I know it's going to be bullish the rest of the day, you never know. So took the profit here. Actually, I let it go up here and decided to hold it for one more drive. See this 1, 2, 3, and then this 4th one. So held it up to when it got to this 25% level of the daily imbalance in between here. This was a target of mine. I mean, ultimately here was a target as well up here. If you look on the 15-minute, yes, that was a target up there, but same time, I just felt like it was running out of steam, and it needed to come back and take out liquidity. And it's about 10:30, so you might see it in that case as well. Sure enough, I closed a profit here. Beautiful fucking trade up to here, and then I immediately get into the sell. Look at this beautiful shit. I figured the reason why I'm saying I'm doing it this way is because, remember, if you look up here, we're looking for see this fib here from A to B, the retracement. We got that yesterday. So, and we came up and we opened up and we played around and we came back down, retraced. We sealed most of that imbalance, and it's the time of 8:30 to 9:30. Well, if we're here, yeah, that's a higher low, fine. But the goal here, the whole point of all this is to make a higher high. So at this level here, when I'm here, I'm like, this is a nice lower high right. This is a nice higher high right here. And what I want to do is I want to take this sell and retrace, take out some liquidity, and then get to a 50% level on this fib from this level, from A to B, or A from here, down here, A to B, retrace it. It's obviously more cleaner on the actual chart. You can see it a little more clear here. So remember, we bought from here. That's at that 61 and that gap. Played around, came up here, squeezed them out. London people sold again, retraced. When we retraced down here, we were in this down block right here. So you have that down movement, and you have that down candle, and you have that piece of liquidity of those two lows right there. They came and swept that because people were buying from there and sat inside this candle, and then sure enough, this is what, a 5-minute. Price put a down candle, retraced back down into this down candle right here, and bought up. You can see this on the 30-second. Actually, I'm already showing you here. Let me just do this. So, yeah, that was explaining here. Sorry. So that buy that we took, Right here, that was at 8:30. Nice pattern. I missed that though. And I missed this opportunity right here at this time. And this was like, I don't know, 8:36 or 7 or whatever the time it was. Missed that. Then the price comes right back into this block. And more importantly, that block. So now we got equal lows here, which I generally don't buy equal lows, but in this scenario I will, because you see these last two down candles. This is a 30-second right here. So price comes right down in, and I know that it's sitting here hugging that the open of that top candle. So I'm immediately pushing the button. Got filled right here, and my stop loss, I don't need to bring it down here, which I could have though. I don't want the price, since there's two candles, I don't want the price coming down more than 50% of this first one. You know, so when I take the trade, originally the stop loss is here, but when the price starts moving up and I get this high right here, 930 is right here. So I'm already in early. Call it luck, call it whatever you want, but you know, it just happened to happen that way. But so when the price moves up here, I'm moving this stop to where it is here, and then once it goes higher, I'm even putting the stop right here, like right here, because if it's coming lower than this, then I don't want to be in that trade. Sure, I want it to hold. Sure, 930 opened up right here, retraced, took out that liquidity. I didn't have to worry about getting in an entry. I was already in, and I was very confident in where we were going, which is obviously this 50% level and that high, and obviously the high of that imbalance. But didn't really scare anybody, didn't move around too much. If you had missed it, so if this price was coming down and the price is here, it did not hit that candle, which I would have liked. I would have put let's just say I didn't get in early. I would have put it here, but at the same time, if it taking out that liquidity, you know, this is a confidence trade. You want to take the buy. It's in right, did not go below this candle right here. So that imbalance stays open, which shows me strength. But if you missed it and it went back up, you had another opportunity when it came back down. You're underneath 50% of this candle, of this wick, but you don't take out that low. You could have bought it right when this candle closed above this down candle, and that would have been a strength buying candle, knowing that you would put your stop loss right here. So those were kind of like the ideas there. Smaller time frame is easier. Anyway, we take it to the 20, almost to the 25% high of the daily imbalance. And then immediately take this sell, close that trade and take the sell here. Where am I taking it? Here's that A to B. Once I'm in here and I'm looking for a buy, sell, buy day. So you know, pretty much the buy is the first move. The second move is a sell, and a buy would be the continuation, right? That's how I would form this day. And when we open right here and we come down, this is a fake move. So the first fake move was with London going this way. Then they wipe these people out. People think it's buying. Then they come down here. Remember, the open's here. So if this is a bullish day candle, then the fake move coming down, this is actually the wick. The wick coming down and then coming up. All this is just noise. So you have to, so knowing all that when you're here is what's helping my flow. So take the sell here underneath 50%, got right to this low. I take right 50% is right there. I hold it till about right here. All right, then get out of the trade, and then I'm looking for a buy, because now I've reached 50% here in this range from here to here. All right, and then we take a buy here. Then we know we're underneath the 50. We took some liquidity, and we've pretty much wiped them out. It didn't go any lower. It could have came any lower, but they were pretty much equal lows with this imbalance here. It didn't even go inside the imbalance, which it could have. But what you have to the left of the chart is this support. See these two up candles, this up candle and that up candle? That's a support block right there, and so is that one. So sure enough, the price reaches right into that block right there and holds, and that's what gives me the confidence in taking this buy. And what is the other reason, obviously, why I'm taking this buy is because I want to go and seal this imbalance, so, and take out that liquidity there, right? So sure enough, we get a nice little down candle, and then price taps in already right here, and I was already in. but then the price comes up and comes back down. And just to show you, look where my stop loss is at. So we've already hit this block here, but then we come back and we hit it again, but we hit the open of that block, and it doesn't go below that block. So once this price comes here and taps, because I got my stop loss probably like around here, originally underneath this, but once it goes up and it bounces from here, I move my stop loss now to underneath this block, because if it's going to go up and it's holding, it's not going to go below this block, right? And sure enough, look, we're at the bottom of the daily imbalance right here, right? So we tested it, we came underneath it, above it, tested it, come underneath it, and then I'm looking to blow through. So sure enough, you also have these 3 down candles as well, and sure enough, beautiful fucking buy. A little more clarity here, and you can see when we tapped in right there, cool, came back up, and look how we tapped back into that block. See that? And then it holds. That's why I would put my stop loss now here, right? So once this bounces away, now I move it from here to here, because there's no reason for price to be coming lower than this. So, and sure enough, it didn't matter because I knew where we were going. And as you can see here, look, this is 10-second now. Take a look at the language. This is a program. This is constantly running. You can see it. You see it's different than any of the other price action. If you look at it from a distance, it's just like just a straight shot there, right? Look how it goes right to my target, baby. So, and then I decided to take out the trade because it was becoming lunchtime. I wasn't sure if it was going to consolidate and go up, or it was going to reverse and, you know, and then retrace and then go back up, right? So, I took out the profit. I didn't need any more than this. And then, what's it called? Check out the trade here. Now this is lunchtime and it's playing around. I did take this sell here, and to see if it would come back to a 50% range in here, like to retrace and bounce back up. Didn't get that, stopped out, left this fucking day alone. Definitely wasn't going to trade anymore. And I did know that, I did see that these were buys. I did. From here, once this range got created and it came back, this is a signature for it to just kind of keep floating, and then not letting people really, you know, participate. But all participation buys right here, new higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Each one of these lows is a buy. But what was I dealing with? I mean, how far was it really going to go up, right? So I'm not interested. And sure enough, thank God I didn't be involved. This shit took forever. This shit played around all day. So party's over, right? But beautiful day, man. Really proud of myself, and sticking to it, and being open-minded as well. So here's the long story short. Guess what's going to happen? We have 2 more days in this month, and I told you we would be up here to this month. So watch how they do this. Tomorrow we got big news. We have is it non-farm? I think it's non-farm tomorrow. Yeah. So, you know, look at this. Look at this. We started the week here, right? And I told you about that imbalance on the weekly there. So that's what we're all doing. But the historical data is panning out pretty nicely. Shows that that we're supposed to come up here. We're supposed to reach this resistance and then retrace back, all in the same month, which is, we only have 2 more days. So that's why the buying pressure of me knowing, not actual buying pressure, but and the buys is going to happen this way, because they need to get up here quick before this month is over. So here's exactly what's going to happen. Tomorrow they're going to push this shit up here, and then they're going to start coming down, and then Thursday, that's our last day. Thursday is supposed to stop right here. So this is what you're looking at. You're looking for a major buy on Wednesday, right? Major buy on Wednesday and a major sell on Thursday, you know, or that sell might happen between Wednesday and Thursday. But definitely, let me show you how it'll look like. Where is it? There you go. So I don't know if this is going to retrace back or not. This range is still getting created, but where we are right now, depending on if it, let's just say if it does this, if it does this and comes up, That's all tomorrow. And then Thursday, we come back here and we close the month. Pay attention to this carefully, because yesterday was pretty close when I guesstimated it. But this is the idea, or this is just gonna. This is what you're expecting tomorrow. Tomorrow we come up, and then we might slowly come down, like here. Thursday will pop in, and then it's supposed to stop right here, and then the new month, September, will start, and we're supposed to do this. September's supposed to start, and we're supposed to do this. And that's supposed to be September. All right. So, yeah, we're going to, as you see, they're rushing for it, right? I mean, you got liquidity there. You have the imbalance there. You have some pockets here. I don't know if they reach this high for this month, but this level here is supposed to come to that week somewhere in here. Okay. Most likely take out that right there. Most likely. Or it could sell from there too. But that's what's tomorrow and Thursday looking like. All right. So, and then dollar was giving us the business. So when you were here buying at New York, dollar was sitting here double topping, and sure enough, sank down. So when we sank down, that was my buy. And then when I took a sell, remember when I took that quick sell inside the imbalance, this was dollar double bottoming here and then retraced up. But the reason why I was confident in this and I was following this, and it was lockstep today, damn near, was because we have, if you look on the daily chart, we have a daily low on dollar, and we were rushing right for it. So notice how when we double bottom here, we didn't hit that low yet, and I'm like, nah, we're still going up, and and dollar's still coming down to take out this low. And then I highlighted also the potential, the open of that day, which was August 23, Wednesday. So the open of there matters, 50% matters, obviously, even probably a little lower. But this is why then dollar came down, and we got about right here, and I was out of the trade going up. So dollar was kind of peaking like this. So dollar was peaking down, right? And I was done. They retraced, and then boom, shot down. And that's when we shot up. All right. So I hope this helps. You guys take care until next week. God bless. Until next tomorrow. God bless.